Hi friends, today we are going to discuss about what is software development life cycle. Software development life cycle is a step-by-step procedure or a standard procedure to develop any new software is called software development life cycle. Suppose if company don't follow software development life cycle, they will not to know what is the requirement first, and they will not to get to know how much money to invest in it. They will not get to know how what is the profit or loss at the end, and they will not get to know how many engineers need to involve in making software. So for that purpose company always follow software development life cycle. So the stages in software development life cycle are requirement collection. Requirement collection is done by the product analyst. Product analyst is the person who will be in the product based companies, and the business analyst is the person who will do the requirement collection in the service based company. Example, business analyst is the person will go to the customer's place and collect the requirement in the business language, and he will came back to the company and convert what he will understand the business language to the technical things, and and explain it to the technical team. And the technical team consists of architect, developers, product head, that is product manager, and QA engineers. And the next stage is feasibility study. Feasibility study. Feasibility study is nothing but in this stage they define whether we take up the project or not. If they are going to take up the project, then we are going to get profit or not. So this is the stage where they decide whether we take up the project or not. This stage consisting of different teams, that is product manager, business analyst, architect, finance department, and HR team. They mainly talk about three things. They have enough resources to take up the project or not. They have proper developers and test engineers to take up the project or not. They have proper lab setup or not. Which are they having the technology to take up the project or not? So project manager is the person will take the data from business analyst, architect, finance team, and HR team. He is the person will decide whether we take up the project or not. And business analyst is the person who will collect the requirement. And architect is the person who will think from the technical point of view. That means which technology to follow to take up the project. And finance team, they will think from the money point of view, if they are going to take up the project, are we going to get profit or not. And HR team, technical team is a people who will tell they required this many engineers in this project. So this is the job of HR team to hire those people. And and then product manager will decide who take up the project or not. In design, in design is mainly done by architect. In design we have two things, one is high level design and other is low level design. High level design is the designing the architecture of the application, how the application will look like, that is called as high level design. In low level design, how each and every module will look like, that is called as low level design. Coding, developers will start writing the code by seeing the low level design and the requirement. Always remember, business analyst is the person bridge between the customers and developers. Testing. Once testing is done, software is working perfectly fine, we are going to release it. Testing is done by the test engineer, QA engineer. Installation or implementation. Our site engineer or field engineer, they will go to the customer's place, install the software, make it ready so that customer can start their run their business with the help of the software. And last stage is maintenance stage. Maintenance will mainly done by the developer and QA. Once we have given the software to the customer, there will be service level agreement of 6 months or 1 year. That means while using a software, if customer is facing any defect or any bug or any problem, we want to change it, it will be written in the service level agreement, and we will providing our maintenance to them for a period of 6 months or 1 year. So developers will developing it, test engineers will test it, and we will give the new software to the customer. Once the software once service level agreement is over, if customer wants to do any modification in the software, they have to pay and get it. So this all about software development life cycle. In the next video we are going to talk about SDLC models. Thank you.